Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance. In today's reading, we'll be tapping into the current energies surrounding you and the current person that you're connected to in love and romance. Looking at this person's current feelings, intentions, and future actions towards you. We'll look to see if there's any other hidden messages and advice from spirit. Keep in mind, though, that time is fluid in tarot, so the messages I share could resonate for the past, present, or future. Also, as I read the messages, the roles could be reversed, so take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. All right, I've already blessed the deck, Sagittarius, so we're going to go ahead and get started. If you guys notice, I do offer personal readings on my website. So keep that in mind before we get into this. This is a collective reading for all Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. But for a closer look at your situation, it's highly encouraged you book a personal reading. All right, there you go. Let's get started. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about the person that's connected to Sagittarius at this time in love and romance. What is the situation surrounding Sagittarius and their person? We have the Knight of Pearls. We have the Four of Cups. And we have the Moon card. Okay, so it's very evident this person is taking their sweet time with taking accountability for what they have done. This is someone that hasn't been fair to you. They haven't been kind. They've possibly been very much in and out of your life, trying to avoid this. This is someone that doesn't like to take ownership, accountability, really give you a sense of um, security. They like to just kind of move at the beat of their own drum. And I think for you, Sagittarius, you're in a space where you're just kind of over this. You're over trying to get this person to take this relationship to a more healthier space. They're not making the strides or efforts to do so. And this person does feel guilt. If you ever wondered, this person does feel guilty and they feel like they're kind of betraying themselves by not taking action, but they are making strides to get there. They're just not really doing it because something is holding them back. Let's look more further in this. What is holding this person back from just fixing this? Why are they holding back? All right, we have the Six of Cups. And we have the Queen of Pearls in the reverse. They just don't feel like you're being very supportive of them. This is somebody that wants you to lift them up, support them, show that you care, make the efforts to make this right. And it really pisses this person off. The fact that you've retracted your energy and you haven't really made the effort to say, you know what? It's okay. It's okay that you hurt me. It's okay that you did what you did. Let's just try to have a new start. I don't feel like you're going to do that, Sagittarius. I think you've lost a lot of patience with this person at this point. And this person doesn't see it from your perspective. It seems very much like a selfish individual. They're just looking at it from their sense, like, poor me. What about me? That's the reason why they've been kind of holding back. That's been the blockage. Now, you with this Four of Cups, you're just tired of the toxicity. Like I said, you're tired of this person's behavior. You're really just at a point now where you're trying to move forward. You're trying to move forward and you're trying to allow yourself to break free from this toxic relationship. So much has transpired here to where I think you're at a point of losing interest. because there's so much negativity that you associate with this person where you don't even trust them anymore. You kind of maybe even see this person as someone that can't be trusted with your heart, with your time, your energy. They're only going to stumble on it, treat you like crap, not take accountability, not try to make it right, and you're just over it. With the Eight of Pearls to the Kings of Cups in the reverse, it's like you're working on taking your feelings out of the situation. You're allowing yourself to protect your heart. And it may come across to this person as you stirring up drama and being toxic, but that's not what you're doing. No, that's not what you're doing. Even though typically when we get the King of Cups in the reverse coming out, I mean, it can represent someone who's being a drama king or queen, but I don't think that's the case. I think you're just focusing on withdrawing your energy to protect your peace. Yeah, you're tired of the fighting, the argument, the in and outs, you know, um, been a lot of inconsistency here between you and this person. And with the Seven of Wands in the reverse, you're just overwhelmed. At this point, you feel like a sense of defeat and a sense of imbalance. It's not a relationship that's equally yoked. Temperance in the reverse. The Temperance card is Sagittarius. And for this card to come up in your energy as being in the reverse, this tells me this person has really thrown you off, made you feel highly unstable, disharmonious, angry, thrown off. You're not feeling at peace. This relationship has done a number on you, Sagittarius. So unfortunate. Now, back to your person. Now, with the Moon card to the Queen of Wands, they definitely have a lot of attraction for you, but they also feel like they're a bit confused by the way you're moving. I'm hearing, who does Sagittarius think they are? Like, do they think they got it like that or something? Like, who does Sagittarius think they are to just kind of just throw me to the wayside? This is what I'm saying. They're so used to you being so kind. They really have some harsh thoughts and also some questions. They see the glow up and they want to manifest you back into their life. It's like the time that you've pulled your energy back, this person wants you more. It kind of makes them very curious and very much inspired to want to see who is this new transformed Sagittarius person that I've been dealing with, because Sagittarius is not acting like they used to act. Okay. For you, Sagittarius, with the Eight of Wands to the Four of Swords, it's a lot of things to unpack here. And you're in a place of recovery, really just trying to um, fight through recovering from the trauma. It's a new step for you because, like I say, I really feel this person's energy feeling very entitled and so used to how you used to show up. And so now this person's realizing, like, oh man, Sagittarius is a whole different person. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. It's throwing them for a loop, but it's because you're spiritually evolving and growing and you're learning a lot here. Part of you with the Three of Swords still feels a lot of pain, heartbreak. You really love this person. You did. but you also felt taken advantage of. It was almost like this person sold you a dream, an illusion of hope that things are going to work out. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And you were like holding on to the dream that never came true. A lot of pain, a lot of I'm just over it. That's the inner I can't get away. It's like I'm just over this, Mika. I just can't do it. All right. I can understand that. All right, let's look further at your person now. Let's look further at your person and let's see how do they truly feel about you? What is their intentions and future actions for you, Sagittarius, in the near future? Because as you guys know, things may turn around. Energy, definitely shifts at times. So let's see. Don't hesitate, you guys, to say hello if you're watching the recording live. I love to interact with my subscribers and also to all of you guys out there that are watching the recording or watching live. Don't forget, y'all, to like the video. Show your girls some love and support. I would really appreciate it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Sagittarius's person, how they truly feel about Sagittarius. All right, so we have the Knight of Pearls and we have the Empress in the reverse. Hmm. This is someone that is going to move very, very slow. And I really feel like this is someone that doesn't plan to just walk away from this to never return. They have intentions to come back. But whenever I get the Empress in the reverse, I'm getting someone that's coming back because of the need to be able to have what you provide them. This is someone that's very codependent, very needy. This is someone that uses people for what they have. What do they want to come back for, Sagittarius? For, like, what do they need from Sagittarius? Four of Pearls in the reverse and the Devil in reverse. See, they look at you as property, a possession that they can't release, they can't let go. It almost feels like I better take action towards Sagittarius before someone else does. I got to have Sagittarius in my life because they have so much value. You did show up earlier as a Queen of Wands. Very attractive, a go-getter, someone that's determined to go for their goals. And this person knows that. So for them, you're a good catch. You're a good catch. There's only a matter of time before someone snatches you up, Sagittarius, and then they lose their chance with their person. They don't want to let you go, but they're going to definitely move very slow. Let's look at any other obstacles. Why do they feel like they need to move very slow? Five of Cups and the Page of Pearls in the reverse. The reason why this person is going to move very slow towards you is because they feel alone. They feel alone, and they also feel like they need time to work on having a better offer to give. Because the Page of Pearls in the reverse is like somebody that is not able to provide you or manifest any type of solid new beginning because they're just not quite capable of producing a solid relationship. This is someone that just kind of puts it on the back burner and says, I'll get to it later. But right now, like, let me just focus on something else. Sagittarius will be there, but right now I need to focus on this. What are they focusing on right now instead of Sagittarius? Why the delay? Ace of Pearl in the reverse and Justice in reverse. This person could be struggling financially, y'all. They could be experiencing some financial issues right now. Some of them could have lost their job or taken a big hit on their finances. And so, in their eyes, and depending on your situation, this may or may not be your story, but in their eyes, they just don't feel like they have nothing to bring to the table. Like, who am I to go to Sagittarius, who's a Queen of Wands, a go getter, determined, going for what you want, going for your goals, doing the things, right? When I don't have much to offer, I can't really provide anything for myself because I'm so codependent on other people right now. So, how dare I go towards the very thing that I want without being able to offer anything to my person? It would be injustice and not fair. And this person realizes that and they wish they can give you more, but they just can't. So they just hold back. Yeah, with the Eight of Swords, it's taking a toll on this person. This person is in deep thought. And they think a lot about you. They think a lot about this situation and how they can fix this, but they can't do a relationship right now. It's giving like very much a victim mentality. Poor me, why me? I have so much going on in my life. I have nothing to offer. I would need you more than you need me. And that would take a big shot to their pride and ego to admit this. That's the thing. This person would never just openly tell you all this because it would make them look weak. It would make them look, it would make them look like someone that is just not worthy of your love. Hell, if you guys know the truth about this person, if this person were to tell you this, you will probably reject them, right? So, what do they intend to do next? We have the Four of Wands, and then we have the Three of Swords in the reverse. Eventually, this person plans to come back home. Literally, meaning they want to come back to you. They see you as home. They see you as someone they can settle down with eventually. They just have to like get to stable ground. Give them time to um, work on these issues. And one of the issues is also the thought of losing you. Also, there's a lot of tension between you two, like a lot of issues with the fighting, the arguing, the drama. Five of Wands and Five of Swords combination is a lot of fighting, a lot of arguing. Let me see, why are we getting that here, Spirit? Okay, yeah, they regret that. If this person was being very toxic, like fighting and arguing with you, stirring up a lot of drama, they regret that. And they want to kind of like not do that anymore. They feel like that was the thing that kind of like they need to work on as well. So you see what I'm saying? It's like a lot of different things this person needs to work on before they can come and approach you. And they don't feel confident approaching you if they have all this stuff going on in their life, including how they treated you in the past. They're overwhelmed by all this. They're overwhelmed by all this. Ooh, this is a lot of pain. Seven of Wands in the reverse, Nine of Swords. This is a lot of pain, a lot of trauma. I really would consider someone like this feeling very depressed, alone, but deep down they definitely want to revive this relationship with the Death in the reverse to the Queen of Swords in reverse. They just know that you're angry at them. So what will this person do next? What will be their next actions? Because I'm not getting much action. I'm getting more so like all the reasons why I can't come towards you, Sagittarius. Are they going to take any action? What are they going to do next, Spirit? Four of Swords in the reverse and the Six of Cups. The past scares them. The damage they caused have scared them. So until they can get things grounded and balanced in their energy, I just don't see this person taking much action. I just see them kind of wallowing in the pain and the stress and all of that. Let's see, what do they want Sagittarius to do? Because I bet they want you to do something. What do they want Sagittarius to do? The Star. Yeah, they want you to fix it. They want you to fix it. Here it is. The Star, the Queen of Cups. There it is. They want you to fix this. So this goes back to that codependency piece. They want you to show up and make it right and make it peaceful. The Queen of Cups is an energy of like a motherly energy. You know, a lot of times when I get this type of energy coming through in a reading towards a codependent person, I kind of warn the person that's showing up as the Queen of Cups because I wouldn't be surprised if this person takes you for granted, you know, or expects you to come across as a mother, a provider, a giver. You have such a healing and nurturing spirit within you, Sagittarius. The way this person views you as someone who's healing, very loving, very kind. It's like a parental energy, very supportive. And they need that right now the most. That's what they miss the most about you in this relationship. But this is definitely one of those things where I feel you may not be feeling like you want to be lovey-dovey right now, but we're going to have to see. I'm going to look at your side in just a second. Let's see. How will Sagittarius know if this is even their reading? How will Sagittarius know this is their person, Spirit? We have the Ace of Wands in the reverse, and then we have the Knight of Cups. This is the person that is taking forever to take action and show that they still care. Yeah, this is definitely the person that is lacking the confidence to just go for what they want. So for you on the receiving end, you feel like this person doesn't even really want you for real. But the truth is they do. They just have a hard time showing it in the 3D. By the way, this person could be a fellow fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm also getting Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And that's the main energy there. Yeah. All right. Let's look at your side, Sagittarius. Let me know if it resonates. Don't forget, y'all, to say hey, especially if you're here. I would love to hear from y'all. All right. Man, oh man, this is a crazy read, isn't it, Saggy? Your person, they're going through a very difficult time. Whoever is this energy I'm picking up on, just know your person is suffering, baby. They suffering. And it's more ways than one. It's almost like this is part of their karma. I think they're getting karma served on a silver platter. I always tell people, be careful with how you show up in the world because that karma is real. That karmic debt will come back to bite. Don't play with people and their feelings now. I think this person is starting to see it. Their world spiraling. All right, let's look at your side. Let's see, Sagittarius. Hey, Veronica. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Sagittarius. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. If this is their person, how do they truly feel about this person? Okay, so Sagittarius with the moon to the Seven of Pearls in the reverse. You know, you don't really feel confident in this relationship. You almost kind of feel like you guys are not on the same page. You honestly feel like it's a toxic connection. And it brings up a lot of fear, stress, and anxiety to where it's very difficult to trust someone like this, more in their feelings. So yeah, you fear being in a relationship with this person. You fear putting your heart out there and risking being hurt any further. This person has done a number on you, Sagittarius, and my heart goes out to you, Sagittarius, because this has to be a very painful experience. No one wants to be a part of a relationship where someone is mishandling your love. And we saw in the spread before, you were very loving, very nurturing, very kind, and you're a go-getter. When you find something you really want, you go for it. And this person loves that about you, that you are very determined to go for the very thing that you want the most. And you really wanted this relationship to work, but this person just couldn't get their act together, man. Ugh. So, what is your intentions moving forward? Let's see. Spirit, tell me, what is Sagittarius' intentions moving forward here? We have the Nine of Wands, and then we have the Seven of Wands. Boundaries. Boundaries, and it's an attempt to protect yourself. You're very guarded from this person because you not dare keep dancing with the devil. You have a big wall up with a big old banner on it that says, "Not today, Satan." Not today, Satan. You can't do it. So you don't intend to entertain it. You intend to continue to move forward. You're just giving up. You're giving up on this. With the Three of Wands in the reverse, you're turning your back on this relationship and you're moving forward towards new opportunities. Let's see, what is your next actions? With the World in the reverse and the Three of Pearls, I think a lot of you Sagittariuses are really turning to other people in your life, like friends, family, like maybe connecting with people from your past that can really support you on this healing journey. And if you're not actually connecting with people from your past, it could just be that you are just really making peace with this situation through your own personal reflections and your own personal internal thought processes of reflecting about what is serving you and what's not serving you. And you've come to the conclusion like it's too much. Okay. Four of Swords in the reverse to the Two of Swords. It's too much to unpack here, too much to try to figure out. It's very stressful and it brings you a lot of pain. This was a very painful situation. And I will say, despite that, this person, at least I would say, understands why you have pulled back, but they don't like it. Okay. So it's not like they're saying you're wrong for doing what you have done. They're just looking at it through a lens of, dang, I really wish that I could have still had access to Sagittarius's energy. I see in the near future, a lot of you guys are going to be pursuing things that you're passionate about. And you may come across as self absorbed, someone that's all for self. But you know what this is? I think this is you like recognizing I've got to move forward. I've got to pick up the pieces. I got to recover. I got to do what I got to do. So that way, I'm not going to be in a space of having that lack mindset, feeling like, oh, I can't. After this person did this to me, poor me. It's almost like you're rising above this situation and just kind of like going towards something new. And I feel like whatever this new venture is, this Ace of Wands, is going to make you very, very happy. For some of you guys, it'll be a new relationship. For some of you guys, a new job, a new hobby, a new passion. And look at you, you're just going to feel so happy. And it's like you're going to finally break free from this past situation and stop feeling stuck. I think for so long you felt stuck in this because of this person, how they got into your mind. But you're going to definitely be on the path of breaking free from this and moving forward with more integrity for yourself, not necessarily being a people pleaser anymore, or a person that wants to really make your other person feel more comfortable than you are. I think you're going to move into a space of, I have to look out for myself now. I have to make sure that I'm okay. I can't always make sure everyone else is okay and not worry about myself. And some people may not like that, but oh well. I mean, at the end of the day, Sagittarius, that is important, especially if you've been that Queen of Cups and you've been that person to always heal other people. When do you take time to just start loving yourself and valuing yourself? So I'll leave you with this. What are some advice or last words for Sagittarius if this is their story? What should they know and do next? Take your time. Knight of Pearls and Three of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, take your time. This is going to be a journey. I would say it's a marathon, not a sprint. It's a marathon, not a sprint. As you disconnect from this union and as you start to make peace with the past. And as much as this person has hurt you, these are all spiritual lessons. These are events and things that we can learn a lot from. So we can become the best version of ourselves. And Spirit is asking you as you move forward, don't lose faith and hope and love. I think for a lot of you Sagittarius, you can be in a space of feeling like, well, dang, after what this person did, can I trust anybody else? Yeah, of course you can. But you're going to be scared to do that. And Spirit is saying, don't be scared, but move at your own space. I mean, move at your own pace. And if you need space between that time of you connecting with new people, take that time. If you need to be alone for a while, be alone. If you need to just, focus on you, your abundance, your stability, your children, your career, your passions, do that. That is so important because when you're dealing with someone so low vibrational as this, okay, the devil is about stirring up confusion and pain. And if this person has done all these things, it's going to take a little bit of time for you to figure out self again, because now they've kind of reprogrammed your mind to think this way about you, but that's not true. So I'll leave you with that, Sagittarius. I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I really did. Okay, if you did, don't forget to like the video, show your girl some love once again. And if you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to hit subscribe because every single month I pick one lucky subscriber for a free personal tarot reading. Big shout out to our mod T Rose. And thank you all so much for joining me on this live. Next up, we're going to do a collective read. So you don't want to miss out on that. Coming your way in just a few minutes. I look forward to seeing you guys there, Sagittarius. And if you're watching this reading, please leave me a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts and if any of these messages resonate. Looking forward to hear from you all. Take care. Namaste. Thanks for watching.